Good morning. Today is the 30th of August. As far as I'm concerned, that means that summer is kind of ending in a few days. We have our long weekend coming up. Sales are through the roof. This is our best August that we've ever had. Putting it like we're over double what we normally are. And I'm very happy to report that it's simple mathematics. We have leads coming in the form of associates. Leads are what power your business. Not putting a video up at YouTube or anything like that. You have to generate leads through advertising and promotion. It's the simplest concept, and yet it is probably the most difficult thing for new people to understand. I'm included. 25 years ago when we started, I didn't even know what a lead was. Oh, don't you just put up sites and stuff and people just come and buy it? No, they don't. They never have and they never will. So when you come into this program, make sure that you keep in mind that we're going to teach you from scratch, and all of those old concepts that you had, like let me buy everything there is, see if I can make $1 million, throw that all out because we're going to put you to work. You're actually going to promote, and eventually you're going to build a list and then make some money, we hope, as long as you can get through it and follow instructions and take your time. You don't want to hurry things. Right out of the gate, I'm going to tell you, this is a business. We're not a biz op. We're a business training program. We supply you with a website, email, all the tools that you need or ever will need. And we adapt and change every single week, every month. And that's why we are a monthly program. Okay, so it's important to have those things clearly understood when you join Worldprofit. My name is George Kosch, and I'm the CEO and one of the co-founders of Worldprofit. Again, this is our 25th year past. We are now in our 26th year of business, which is a long time to be doing the same thing from the same website. We have never changed our concept or our training. We've enhanced it, we've made our stuff better, but we've never ever changed the most basic thing. And I think if any of you have a phone on you, and I don't mean a cell phone, I mean a telephone. You know, the one where you pick it up and you press buttons and somebody answers? That's the same kind of concept. The internet and making money will not change in 1,000 years. It'll all be the same. Okay, so pay attention. Let's go through this. A little bit about myself. My past is ex-military. I was a pilot. I went to military college, got my degrees in math physics, and I'm a software engineer. So I program the website that you see in front of you. All the tools I program by hand, and I'm pretty good with Cold Fusion, PHP. I'm going to teach myself Python soon, Java, JavaScript, you name it. That's what it takes to create something like this. The way to get started, though, is the most important thing for you, and that is set aside the first 30 days, get on lesson 3, and stay on it. Okay, I can't tell you how many people never get there. Now they pick their domain name and then they want to jump in because they see BizOp. Their eyes open. Oh, look at all this stuff. And then they go sideways. Okay, so the best thing to do is to avoid doing that, get yourself to lesson 3 and read the lesson carefully. It's going to tell you to do 2 things. Watch a video, and after you watch the video, you'll get your bonuses because that's all on lesson 3. It tells you exactly how to do that. The bonuses won't do you any good unless you go through the video and do the video. Okay, that doesn't mean just watching it. You actually want to go through and do the video. That will lead me, in case you have any questions, to check your ad tracker to make sure that you're getting clicks. Clicks through the landing pages, squeeze pages, whatever you want to call them. Those are important because it shows that you're promoting. Right? If you get through that, congratulations, you're on your way to success. It takes a long time to create a list, to create sign-ups, and to understand the concept. But you've got to say to yourself, how is it that people aren't running away from the internet with bushels of money under their arms? And the reason is simple. It's just as hard as a job. It's the same as a job. You come in, but the risk is higher. You know, if you want to go bag groceries by the end of the week, you're going to get paid. They pay per hour, you know, $10, $12 or whatever they pay. You can count on it. As an entrepreneur, you can't. You have to put in the work, you have to put in the time, And it's a very, very slow process, but it'll last you forever. Once you've built a list, such as some of our top salespeople, you can monetize that list forever. And that's exactly what we do at Worldprofit. We teach you how to do that. Our support's always open, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. We're always here. And again, the proof that all of this works is you. You're here as a result. I sent that note out to somebody who, she actually put in a lot of work. She came in, she tried her best, and got a few clicks, but you could tell she wasn't into the, well, I'm going to cut to it. She didn't want to do the work. So she got a couple of sign-ups and, just, 2 or 3 associates, and thought, oh, well, that's it. I'm going to go grab something else to try that. And I said to her in parting, just so you know, you're the result of your sponsor doing what you just did for your 3 sign-ups. Your sponsor's got over 100. But you came along as one of those, and you signed up and you upgraded, and your sponsor has lots of upgrades. And that means that your sponsor, every time people continue in the program, which this person has a lot, you get commission on the monthly fee. So it's a compound system, which is very important to understand. If you go to Amazon and you sell, that's fine too, but they pay you 3%, 3 to 5%. Well, think about how much you have to sell through Amazon. $1,000 gets you $30, right? $100 gets you $3. So and it's a one-time fee because you sell things at Amazon, right? Like physical things. So think about how much money, $100,000 in sales, that is, who's going to sell 100 grand of stuff through Amazon? And take you years and years to develop a business that does that, years. So that's where the comparison is. We pay excellent commissions and compound, right, every month. Some of the tools, these are my favorites. Obviously, the ad tracker on the top menu, which you will run into when you watch that first video. And you'll also have an understanding that our Live Business Center is really a live support center, not only for associates coming in, but for current silver and platinum members who have questions or anything. You can ask the monitors. Those are those people that you see in the video. They'll help you the best they can. And they're really supporting all of the associates that you bring in. Because each time an associate comes in, they are exposed to the Live Business Center. Okay, and they can turn it on and off. They can ask questions. And that's why sales are just going through the roof, because the monitors, they're great. They're regular members just like you, but they've been with us for a long time and they understand the process. Okay? JitBit, RoboForm, all of these things here can be found under Cool Tools on the top menu. You'll want to take a look in there. There are some really good tools that I use personally, along with a lot of our monitors and our silver and platinum members. So I just post them in there. As a place to get started with things. My favorite tool, beyond all, is the Link Manager. And again, it's on that right-hand menu when you log in. And I can go back to, excuse me, my homepage here. Click on Show Advanced Menu, and you can see it. It's under L, Link Manager. Okay, it organizes your links, so you can do things like this. And this is just, mine here. You go into the view. You can have your traffic exchanges, safe list, because you have categories. And you can put as many links as you want under each category. And you can even share these on your website with somebody. So say somebody says, well, what are all the sites you use? You could put your referral links in here if you want. And then view links on the website. Okay, and then you could just send it to them. They can sign up. It's totally up to you how you use this, but it's a great tool. It's one of my favorites. It's all we use at Worldprofit internally. This is probably the most important thing that you'll notice right here is Gmail. The problem with things like Yahoo and Hotmail and these is they block a lot of email without telling you. And the worst thing, they will mark something as spam that you don't want marked as spam, and you'll never know. Okay, so things like that are important. Gmail, on the other hand, you can do whitelisting. It's very easy to use. I have a great video on how to whitelist that you can access. And I'm going to show you a place where you can get all kinds of videos on every aspect of Worldprofit without very much effort. Don't test the sign-up forms. If you're logged in as an associate, it'll look like this. It's going to say associate up here. So make sure when you're logged in that you check this badge to make sure that you're not logged in as an associate. That's not a good thing. You don't want to be logged in as an associate. You want to see either platinum or silver up here. Okay? Very important. Today, number one, I want to talk to you about our 25th birthday offer. We do this once a year. It happens in July, August, and it's for renewing and upgrading for a year. So you can renew your silver for a year. You can renew for 2 years or 3 years. You'll get a great deal. You can also upgrade and renew for a year to platinum. This is the time to get a special birthday offer. This won't happen in September. This is just a once a year thing that we do at our birthday. And the only time you're going to get another deal that comes up is at Christmas. So you don't really want to wait all those months. This is the time to do it right now. So fill out a support ticket if you're interested, and we will get you a quote. Now, one important thing about platinum is when you do decide to upgrade, you get 40% commission instead of 20. You get our all-inclusive autoresponder that works just same as Aweber, so you don't need to have Aweber or any of those other autoresponders. ClickBank Superstore and Sales Manager included, Advanced Ad Tracker included, 18 traffic injections every month instead of 5. So you get traffic injections at 18 sites, includes solos, all kinds of ads. So if you're in other affiliate programs, this is a dream because you're going to get enough traffic to those. And these things happen every single month. Okay, we got Platinum VIP bonus area, plus credits and everything as part of your quote. Okay? So Bobby Joe says, what do I say about some not knowing what to say because they know nothing about the internet? Yeah, if somebody doesn't know anything about the internet and they're wondering what you're selling, tell them to go learn about the internet on Google. Right? Go to Google and say, teach me what the internet is. And if they've been hiding under a rock, they probably don't have a clue, which is really strange. So anyways, does the autoresponder have an API? No, it does not. Does not. It's a self-contained autoresponder. All right. Okay, continuing on. Best possible start, lesson 3. Okay, lesson 3 is the way to go, and it's going to get you through to starting the program. I want to give you a statistic here. You see lesson 3? There's probably about 25% of you that never ever get to that lesson, or if you do, you go to the next one, next one, next one, you kind of skip it. Okay? Don't do that. Stay on lesson 3 for a few weeks. Make sure you absorb the information in there and fill out a support ticket if you have any problems. Write down your ID and password. You can find your ID right up here. See where it says member ID, and it gives you your number there. Your number should be in the 40,000s or 50,000s. Right? Make sure you write it down. Very important. The fall selling season. How do you get ready for it? Right there on lesson 3. Keep working on generating associate leads. That's how the program works. That's how you signed up. Always remember that. You started based on clicking on an ad for something for free, and then you came in, you signed up, came into the member area, you looked around, you might have watched a few videos, and then you went from there and you ended up signing up. Okay? So right here, I wanted to show you a place where you can get all the learning materials you could imagine. It's under training on the top menu. You can see all the different lessons here. This is the main video to watch, and I would urge you to also watch this video right here. All the training videos are also available here. If you click that, it'll open up a new tab for you, and you can do searches up here provided by Google. So if you wanted to learn about something, you type in the words that you want to know about up here, link manager, and you could hit enter, or you can click on that, and you'll notice there's some ads up here which you don't need to look at, and there we go. Link manager, link manager, link manager. You can go through any of these. All right, probably the most, the newest ones, okay, would be the best to click on. But you can see, you just click here, it takes you right to that video. Right, so you can be in here for hours learning about all kinds of different things. All right, so that's a really good thing. I like that. Okay, and then if you scroll down, you can see the most recent Bootcamp trainings right here. And today's video will be posted up here too in a few hours. Right? So the best way to get ready is to go through this training and produce leads, produce associates. And the reason I say that's the way to get ready is because the way it works on the internet is we generate a list. And the list comes from signing up associates. Once you start learning how to do that, sending out the landing page, just like the ad examples say, right? So you get your ad examples, and they send out pages that look like this. And you've seen these before. I want your name and your email, okay? And you put your name and email in there, and that's what people do. And then they become associates, right? They come into the program as an associate, and there's one there, and there. So we have millions, okay? And that's why we know our program works, because we do have millions of associates. And a lot of them come in and don't do anything. Some of them come in for the freebies. It's a very busy member area, okay? But at each point in time, these, again, are sponsored by you, okay, if you've brought in a bunch, right? And whenever they are in the member area, they are exposed to purchasing things, right? So this is the associate area, call that AA, and it looks like this. There we are, this is the associate area. Now, we show them a lot of information because we produce a lot of landing pages that say free, so they can place free classified ads, they can come in here, they can get a login bonus. In other words, all of the things they can get are in these links and buttons. And the monitor, which they can access by clicking here, helps them out. But you'll notice there's a lot of things they can purchase. They can purchase advertising packages up here. All right, all these packages up here cost money, and they are not upgrading to silver. They could just purchase these. Now the monitors really push hard for them to purchase silver, because silver comes with this and that and all kinds of different specials. But the bottom line is, every time they go to purchase something, it leads to you over here. We'll call you the sponsor, right? This is the sponsor here. Every time they purchase something or they upgrade, that leads to commission money. And because we're a monthly program, say that you had 5 people sign up as silver, and after the first month, one decides to not continue, well, you've got 4 payments coming in the next month. Does that make sense? So say that you had the 5 that purchased, you would get your 20 or 40% depending on your level. But the next month, it's like you sold 4. But the next month, you're going to sell another 5. Does that make sense? So you would sell another 5 here. So now, say that 2 drop out. Well, now you've got 7 coming up on your 3rd month automatic. And believe me, that 7 is pretty stable. Ask Linda, ask a lot of people that sign up into the program, they don't quit, right? Our program is very valuable. Especially after 25 years doing this, people say, well, they got to have something figured out. And that's what I'd be saying, right? I mean, somebody comes in and says, so how long have they been around? Well, 25 years. Well, they must be doing something right. Okay, so what can end up happening is this compounding effect. You could have 25, it's like you make 25 sales every month, and then 30, and then 32, or whatever, that kind of a thing, right? So that leads to commissions, okay? 20, 40%, that's a lot of money on $3,000 or $4,000 in payments, right? And that's why people stay with us, because we offer these types of commissions. And we are a monthly program. We maintain our servers. That's all we do. Right? We have a lot of servers, believe me. And a lot of expenses, too. Understand that our Live Business Center is there for all of you to use. And as you saw, what happens when you sign up a new associate? How to generate traffic and post ads. That's exactly what you're doing to generate the associates, is you're posting ads to generate that traffic to those ads. And I can't say this enough, get a Gmail account. You'll thank me for that. Believe me, you don't want to use Hotmail or Yahoo. Yahoo is the worst email on earth. And I'm so surprised they're still in business for email. I really am. They get hacked so badly all the time. Talked to a friend who, her account has been hacked, I think, multiple times in Yahoo. Because Yahoo is just, sorry to say this, but they're a garbage company. They shouldn't even be in existence. I wish they were gone. I do. I just wish they would just disappear. So anyways, are there any questions about that? Anything that anybody needs to know? I'm trying to look if I missed any. It looks pretty good. Are there any questions from anyone? For the fall, I'll be working on a new, I guess you could call it a personal live business / meeting center. We're going to do everything as one. So there's no more recording studio. I'm going to leave it up, but it's not going to be one of our main things anymore, because you can record video anywhere nowadays. You don't really need to, you don't need to have the type of system we have anymore. You can email people videos, obviously. So we're not going to worry too much about that. But I plan on redoing the instant seminar system, and the meeting center will be all combined into a system where you could turn slides on if you want. You can just have it as like a personal live business center if you want. You can have a second speaker if you want, that kind of a thing. But it'll all be modernized in WebRTC, which I know most of you don't know what that means, but it's the new way that we broadcast. It's a new way that we do video. And it will not go away for many, many years, because it's based on your browser and it doesn't use plugins. It just works. It's native to your browser, so it's really good. Okay, are there any questions from anyone? This is the time to ask. Let me see how many people are in here. 25 people. Nobody's got a question. I'm your sponsor. Pretend I'm your sponsor. Because I really am. I'm everybody's sponsor. You should see the tech support tickets I do every day. I probably do about 30 of them, 30 to 40. Yeah, I don't think we need any monitors right now, do we? Are we doing okay for monitors? I think we're doing pretty good. Every time I check the schedule, it looks pretty full. 23, 24, look at that, eh? That's amazing. Okay, well, Linda, let Sandy Hunter know that, and we'll put up the interview, after the long weekend, obviously. And we'll see if we can get a few more people. But they have to pass now. We don't just take people. They have to go through a pretty, a rigorous process of application, and then they have to answer some questions and things like that. Oliver says, when should I use the video locker? Oliver, how many associates are you bringing in on average on a day? Are you bringing in 1 or 2? Just a number would be good. 1, 2, 5. Like, how many associates are you bringing in on a daily basis? And I don't mean the free ones that you get for signing up. Somebody said, yeah, I've got 50. That's good, but how many have you brought in? Marlena says, I have a lot of, okay, so that's good. So you're bringing in 12 a day? Oliver, bringing in 12 a day, or is that a 2? It's like a strange character there. 2. That's pretty good. So the only reason you would use the video locker would be to put a video in there. Maybe a help video. But if you're only bringing in 2, I would rather see you bring in more and focus more on lesson number 3. The video locker is really, I designed it for myself and for people who want to, like for me, to post my videos in for the bootcamp. And if you want to post a video that you've done on your desktop to help people, you can post it in there if you want. Okay, so Marlena says, I got a lot of leads and associates. To get them to silver is still hard, each having a support messenger group. What do I do wrong? For Marlena, you don't want to contact them. You don't need to. Just let them log in. We send out newsletters every day to them. Okay, you don't need to do that. You don't need to contact them. I would generate more associates. Focus on generating more. And I can check on the other browser here to see how you're doing. Oh, let me see this. So let me just check here, Amanda. Yeah, like your ad tracker looks like it's going to be good because it's taking a while to show up. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, you're not doing any promotion, Marlanda. All you're using is the traffic packs. That's a big mistake, Marlanda. The traffic packs are good, but you need to do some promotion. So what I'm going to recommend, Marlanda, is you need to go back to lesson number 3 and start doing some promotion. Okay, back to lesson 3, do some promotion, and let me know when you've got some ads in the ad tracker right up here. See where it says ad tracker? Right over here. You should have clicks in there from the sites that you're promoting to. Right now you don't have any. So no, some. You're not doing any right now. None. You haven't done any promotion of any kind. None. 0. So you need to get into lesson number 3. I see that you're on which lesson here? You're currently on lesson 4. You need to switch back to lesson 3. And you need to start promoting to the safe lists and exchanges. Yeah, because you got to get doing that. Sissy, that's my favorite line. Can I tell you what one of my favorite words are in sales that I learned? Next. So what's going to happen to you in your future is this is going to be your standard day at first, when you're first starting out. The new associate comes in. Okay, so you've brought in an associate. This is the associate. Okay? And you're the sponsor. You're over here, and you're their sponsor, and we're going to call you the sponsor. Okay, and you're all happy. At first, everything is all happy. You think that this is a normal person and they're willing to work. So do they want to work? No. Do they want to read or look at anything? Let's call it learn? No. Now, this is typical to about 90% of all associates. They don't want to work. They don't want to learn anything. Do they want the freebies? Yes. So they're in for the freebies. They want the ebook. They want the information. That's the kind of thing that's going to happen at first. Now, what's going to happen with this associate is they're going to log in multiple times to get their guaranteed visitors, to maintain them, to check things out. And then in steps what's called the Live Business Center. Now, do you notice you haven't done anything yet? Like, did you tell them that? No. Did you communicate with them? No, not at all. When they go into the Live Business Center, which they all eventually do, they can ask questions, they can watch the video, and they can upgrade. Or they can purchase advertising. Okay? We hope they do one of them. Upgrade, advertising, or both. 90% are going to stick with these two. I don't want to work. I'm not interested in anything, and of course I have no money, right? Nobody has money. And as Linda says, the Live Business Center aims to change that by talking to them, confirming with what we are, how long we've been around, that kind of a thing. Okay? So this is going to be your life. Now, what's this person worth to your business? Almost 0%. Almost zero. That's why you need to bring in more associates. You need to say to yourself, after I get more and more of these people, you're going to eventually get somebody that looks like this. So here's you over here. Remember, you're the sponsor. And here is somebody special right here. As an associate, this is you. Remember when you came in, you said, I don't mind working. I don't mind generating leads. I'm interested in your program. I want to know more. And then you upgrade it. You get one of these people every now and then. And that's what you're after. But the only way to get these people is to have 100 of them. And then 1,000. And then 10,000. That sort of thing. And the word next is called, what I like to call, is the golden toe. It's when that associate comes in, you put your finger on the one, and this guy comes running from about 30 yards away. And you say, punt him as hard as you can through the field goal. That's called the golden toe. And I call it next. And you have to have that attitude that if this person isn't interested in upgrading, leave them to the Live Business Center, let them handle them, and they'll punt them out. And I don't mean physically, I don't mean we're going to block them, but in their minds, they know who to toss, right? They're not interested in work. They're not interested in doing anything. So that's the attitude that will be ingrained in you as you go through this program for many, many months. But I always want you to look at yourself and say, but I didn't do that. I came in here. I upgraded. There are more people that will do that, right? You just got to find them. And they come in through the power of numbers. Just sheer leads coming in over and over and over again. All right? It's an important concept, but when I first started, I didn't have any clue about that. I thought every person was coming in, they were like real people, they wanted to work, they wanted to do this. No. The average person is looking to generate money online, and they're not working, they're not planning on doing anything. They just want to buy some software and press buttons and things like that. That will always be the case. That's why these other companies that produce, I call it fly-by-night software, you get in there, you look at it, you go, well, this doesn't work. Yeah, but they got your $90 or whatever, right? And that's right, Brian. Brian Armstrong is one of our monitor supervisors. And he's exactly right. When people come in, the monitors know how to answer their questions and how to help them. That's one of our reasons for being so successful in this whole thing here. Now, if you want some support, that's kind of not support, we have Twitter, Facebook group, LinkedIn group, and a Worldprofit community. You can sign up for the YouTube channel as a follower. Okay, and the way you do that is right up here. Just click on the home button up top, and you can see these links here. All right, and there's people, these are thousands and thousands of people that are Worldprofit members, past, present, probably in the future. A lot of them will upgrade, and that's the type of following that we have online. And they're all like people, you can post ads and stuff about your affiliate programs, because that's what we're all about, is helping people in whatever program they're in. Yes, Sissy, I wouldn't worry about them. We send those links out too. Do you want to see an example of that? Here, I'll send them out right now. I'm going to do this live right in front of you. You're going to love it. So I'm going to just bring this browser over and watch this. I have to go to the special page. Okay, so this right here, if you look here, do you see how it says Associate Authenticate Gmail Only? Watch this. So I'm going to send this out. Watch this. So right now, I'm sending out a very nice note by email to all of the associates that haven't authenticated. And it just says you need to authenticate to, to be able to use all the free stuff. Because that's another thing. If they don't click on a confirm link in their email, they can't access any of the free stuff. Right? Because every time they go to do that, the system comes up and says, you need to click this button and click a link in your email to show that you're real and you're not a bot. Okay, so you can see this page is loading, and this is going to send authentication request to, I believe, 10,000 of the latest associates. So there they are. See that? Posting to 10,000. All the emails are there. Now watch. Now we have paid email that goes out to Yahoo, Hotmail, all those other weird accounts. So watch this. I'm going to click test. And test just means to run it. And I'm going to let that run. So I'm just going to let it run. You've seen it. It runs. It's great. This one will just run, do the same thing. But that's what we do at Worldprofit. So all of the ones that aren't activated, we do that for you. You don't need to worry about any of that. Your focus should be 100% on generating new associates. And make the word next your favorite word, because you will be on the phone with somebody and they're called tire kickers, right? They come along and they walk like penguins, right? Kind of sideways and, I don't know, I've done all this other stuff, and then they'll tell you about how this site ripped them off for millions of dollars and this and that. They're called tire kickers, and you don't want to waste time on them at all. And the way that you remove that is you say to them, log in, talk to the Live Business Center. That's what they do. Okay, they sit there and they wait for people to come in, and they can tire kick with the monitors all they want. Monitors know. They're trained. They know exactly what to do. Okay? So don't do any hours. Don't do that. You can see my other batch probably went out right there. Yeah, right here. So if you go here, there's the other batch right there. See Yahoo? See how that says Yahoo and Outlook? We pay money to send this mail out right here. This costs us money because Yahoo opens up to our paid server. Okay, so we pay a lot of money to send this out. This one, you can see, is only to Gmail, because Gmail lets our mail go through to our free server. All of this doesn't matter to you. That's just what we do. Okay, so we're doing all of this behind the scenes, and you're not aware of it. And that's why we're a monthly program, right? We have these expenses every month, of course, and we upkeep everything. You got to say to yourself, how could these people be in business for a quarter of a century? We know what we're doing. Believe me, we do. Okay, are there... should we delete? No, leave them alone. Don't waste any time on that stuff. Honestly, 100% bringing in new people. Don't delete. Don't do any of that. I've had another guy that says to me every time he finds some weird email or something, can you delete this? Yeah, I can, but why? Don't focus on that kind of thing. Focus on the people that matter. Okay, they come in, the new associates. Focus on them. Yeah, it's hard to explain this. I know it is. I know you don't. Deep down, it's hard to trust that I'm right. You need to spend 100% of your time promoting, generating new associates. Once you've kind of done your promotion for the day, though, I understand there's more time in the day. If you want to follow up with associates, do so by phone. You can send them a personal email, but tell them to, contact you by Skype. That's the one thing I believe Howard Martell's good at that. He sends out his Skype address and says, contact me personally. Well, at that point, that's great because then you can send them to your affiliate programs too, outside of Worldprofit. And that's the secret to that. It's all about leads, building a list. Believe me, I can't say that enough. Right? That's all we are. We're just a gigantic list manager. Do you guys have any other questions about that? No, Sissy, the only place is under associates. Because you got to remember, the prospect manager is where associates go as a copy for you so that you can email them. Like if you go to associates here, you'll notice you can't email them, right? They're in your prospect emailer and manager and all that. So yeah, you want to make sure that you use your prospect manager to email them, but you will only see the activated ones along in here. You can see the ones that have purchased too, Diamond or Ruby, that kind of a thing. If you really want to zone in, Sissy, go to this. Do you see where it says who's logged in on the top menu? Watch this help video, but it's going to tell you about activity. And these are the ones that are actually doing stuff, like the associates that have guaranteed visitor accounts, they're gold. Okay, these ones have activated. You can view all of the logins and everything here. Linda Elsie lives in this area because she can focus on the ones that have logged in the most and the ones that have logged in most recently. Okay, that's important. And so just so you know, there's no real way to separate them. They show up in the prospect email, or I just email them all if you want. I don't know what you're emailing them though. Don't email them anything about our program because they get that every day. You don't need to tell people about Worldprofit. All of the associates already know. Believe me, they know. But like I said, if somebody emails you or phones you, you have access to their information. So you can resend their password if you want. They can always go to worldprofit.com and just fill out a support ticket. We track everybody, so we're pretty sure, based on their IP address and all of that stuff, that they'll be, assigned to their account. But good questions. Do anybody have any other questions? So Marlanda, like I said, I know you're contacting leads, but you have to start promoting. You actually have to start doing the program because with your exclusive leads, I just want to make sure when you say you've contacted them, have you watched this video up here? Help video on how to convert? because this video up here is going to help you with these types of leads. You know, ideally you want to phone them, leave messages. I would prefer to see you use call looping. Yeah, I would use call loop. But you need to watch this video here because it'll help you. Because you can phone all of them in a few minutes using call loops. Right? And call loops is up here under Prospect Manager. It'll say add call loops right here. Right? But again, Marlanda, you're wasting your time on those. You need to promote. You need to learn how to promote. You've never promoted. You haven't sent one promotion out. None. So you have to go to training, and you have to watch and do this video, and then also watch this video here and actually do the promotion. You're not really trying to communicate with these people. You've never generated a lead, so it's a waste of time. You got to learn to promote and generate leads. You absolutely do. I can't tell you how many people, they're in the thousands, and the first thing they do is they come in and they start the video. And after they watch it, they start to say, oh my goodness, I got to do that? And then they go right over here and they go to website management and they say, well, I'll just work on my website. Well, your website, what? Who's going to see it? You don't have any leads. You're not generating any business at all. You have to promote. And then you have to go to this ad tracker and verify that you're actually promoting, you know, that you're getting clicks. I'm glad that we get these types of questions, because when I post this video, people will watch it. And they'll go, gosh, this guy just won't stop. All he talks about is promotion. I had one guy have a fit at me years and years ago. He says, that George, all he does is promote, promote, promote. So I looked at the guy that complained. He never promoted. I guess that's why he's mad. He spent 3 months with us. Never sent out a single prize. I said, well, what are you doing? You know, I understand if you're using our stuff to generate traffic to your other programs. That's fine. Do that all you want. I wasn't doing anything. Just figured he'd have a website and people would just come in and sign up. It doesn't work that way. I wish it did. 25 years ago it did. There's only like 100 sites. And yeah, Marlanda, I looked at your ad tracker, but those are free. Those are from the Traffic Blaster. Those are from the Traffic Blaster, all those clicks. What you're not understanding is this, Marlanda. You have to do this video. You're going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way. You have to promote. So what you do is you sign up for the traffic streams, just one of them, and then do 2, and then do 3. And then you go to the ad examples and you send these out to them. All right. And Oliver, no problem. What you want to do, Oliver, is go to Website Management and then click on Affiliate Center. And you can see all of the banners on your site, and you can remove any ones that you want. Right? That should, if you get confused in this area, you can reset the Affiliate Center. It'll clear everything out. So totally up to you. Absolutely. Okay, folks, I'm going to wish everybody a really great long weekend. Just another reminder that if you want to upgrade your account for a year, silver renewal, anything like that, fill out a support form, and our president, Sandy Hunter, will send you a quote. Okay? William Keane says, with the traffic package and the sample ads, you post ads, send 10 clicks is going to take forever to get anyone. Well, how many clicks are you generating? You know, not through the free stuff, not through the traffic packs and things like that, but yourself. How many are you generating? You see, that's the thing. I'm just checking your account, William, so that we can take a look. So I click on your ad tracker, and you're doing okay. You've got 100 clicks today, which is nice. Yeah, I like that. I really see you're focused on about 3 different sites. Add to your, that's okay. You're doing okay. Keep it up. Your clicks are low though. You want those over 200 a day. All right, you want over 200 a day. And 10 clicks on 10,000 is very good. Like if you're getting 10 clicks when you send to 10,000, those are still good quality clicks. That's good. It's a long road. It takes time, believe me. Okay, so thank you very much, everyone. Have a fantastic weekend.